to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Escapes the pocket. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Hit just as he throws the ball, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like...
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Finley. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. It is intercepted.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
They're going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 15-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Last one more play here in the quarter. Play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. The Miami offense back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. He keeps it on the design run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Finley. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on third and very long. He's going to pull it out and run. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires downfield. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. Pete Smith. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. The 30. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Canes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get it stopped and give this hot offense the football back?
Now the important point after attempt. He knocked through the PAT to go up 28-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs here. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play fake, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw complete to the tight end. No shot to bring him down. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. There's a stiff arm. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun, and he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Caught near the sticks is Finley. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Morrison. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
With sure hands, it's Finley. And the defense wraps him up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The Longhorns offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. At the 10. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will keep